For those who dare to defy the limits of time and consciousness, the Nebula Resurrector Kronoskop opens a door to the unknown. This mysterious steampunk creation doesn't just transcend time, it transforms the lost memories of the past and the deepest dreams into stardust, revealing worlds that lie beyond our reach. With every turn of its gears and every shimmering crystal, forgotten emotions and thoughts from the hidden corners of the past are brought to light. At the heart of the Nebula Resurrector, a cosmic nebula pulses, bringing visions to life, visions that rise from the very depths of the human soul. But this isn't just about glimpsing the past. This machine, this wondrous invention, doesn't merely show the history that was, it rewrites the future that could be. A touch of the Kronoskop, and you don't just revisit your past, you step into the unknown, where your destiny isn't just predicted, but shaped anew. The Nebula Resurrector Kronoskop is a gateway, not only to the past, but to a future that you can rewrite beyond the confines of time itself. In the never-ending fog of London's darkened streets, a mysterious shop waits at the end of an old alley. Above its door, a sign sways in the wind. Ethereum Inventions and Discoveries. The faint rustling of the sign echoes in the quiet of the street, as if it is calling to those who seek answers. Few who entered ever returned, not because of fear, but because of the choices they had made. This shop held only what its customers truly needed. No more, no less. Phineas Abernathy, the shopkeeper, is not just a man, he is a master of machines that defy logic. His creations are far beyond the gears and steam that many would expect from a typical steampunk inventor. Some of his devices work with the soul, others with stardust. But his greatest creation, the Nebula Resurrector Kronoskop, sits hidden in the darkest corner of his shop, covered by a thin black cloth, waiting for the right soul to seek it out. One night, as the clock towers struck 12, the door creaked open, revealing a man drenched from the rain. His face was obscured in shadows, but the determination in his eyes was clear. He whispered, "Mr. Abernathy, I want the past back." And so, the story began. Phineas steps out from behind the shelves holding a lit candle, his face illuminated by the flickering light. "You want your past back. That could cost you more than you know. Memories are made of stardust, and stars don't always return," he warns. The man reveals himself as Edward Calloway, a long-lost archaeologist believed to have died years ago. He carries a dark secret, and it has led him to this very shop. "I need the Nebula Resurrector Kronoskop," he says. Edward speaks of a star map he once created, one that has now been lost along with the map itself. The device Phineas has created, the Nebula Resurrector Kronoskop, could track the map and the lost person, but there is more to it than Edward realizes. Phineas unveils the Nebula Resurrector Kronoskop, its cosmic nebula swirling inside, alive with stardust and energy. As he activates the machine, memories, dreams, and visions of the past begin to take shape in the nebula. Edward feels a wave of dizziness, overwhelmed by the power of the machine. As the machine activates, visions begin to form, memories, secrets, a love, a betrayal. Edward sees a map, but it is not just a map, it is a curse. The path leads not just to treasure, but to death. The final moment is at hand. The machine reveals the darkest secret. Edward must make a choice: to continue his journey and rewrite history, or leave it all behind. The fate of the future hangs in the balance.